template. We have our own template. Our template is approved by the regulatory authorities, so we have to stick with that. On the other hand, it's helpful in the sense that you know more or less what you are supposed to do.
Okay, so the next presenter is Pedro Lameira, so he's in charge of the students portfolio.
Hello, hi everyone, good afternoon. I will be very brief because most of the things that Mario and Miguel have been saying also apply to the NSP program, namely in terms of calendar and basic procedures. Nevertheless, I will explain you what the NSP is, because I see a few faces that are aware of it, but I don't know if everyone is aware of it. And the program is available to everyone, not only the ones that are doing the NSP currently. So, NSP is an annual course, or is not exactly a course, is a program in which a group of students, or 15 students, manages a portfolio for a sponsor bank, a real portfolio. Portfolio that is composed basically of equities and bonds, and the role of this group of students is to maximize the return of this portfolio given a set of restrictions, namely in terms of risk and balance of the asset classes. This program is usually annual, so the group of students changes annually, and each group turns the portfolio to the next, which will start only 3 months later. So the group ends in, this group will end in July, and the next group will start in the end of September, October. So there is this summer breach that needs to be filled, and that is one of the functions, and that is a practical function that the people doing the internship, doing the work project in this area will have to do. So they will have to manage the portfolio during the summer period and basically bridge it from the existing group to the next year's group, and eventually help in the first months to train the newcomers. Well, besides this practical role, the paper that you are supposed to do in this area will be basically comprise 2 sessions. One practical session in which you have to do an audit of what has been done in the portfolio during the past year. So basically it's kind of an annual report, but with a critical role, in which you basically try to assess what has been done right, what has been done wrong, what could have been done better. And secondly, some from the people that we have had doing these work projects, a few have concentrated only on this part. Okay, so this should be enough. Most of the people doing it, however, have felt the need or the willingness to develop it further, and eventually they study a theoretical topic related with the portfolio management. Past topics have evolved around 2 main subjects: portfolio management, meaning ways to structure a portfolio that can be more efficient in certain market environments. Some colleagues of yours have done their work projects around this theoretical topic, namely comparing one format that we use, which is risk parity, which I believe most of you know, with other more traditional portfolio management techniques and with other less traditional. So your aim is always to provide a comparison, but also to provide recommendations for the future. Second set of theoretical subjects that your colleagues have studied last year is related to investment styles. Developing certain investment styles, some of which are not analyzed in much detail in the investment committees and in the sessions of managing the portfolio. For instance, one of your colleagues did his work project detailing the topic of investing in spin-offs, in companies that are spinned off from existing companies. So it was an interesting topic, and he found that it could help the portfolio in terms of diversification. So this is basically what you can do. So summarizing, annual report / audit of what was done. Number 2, theoretical study, or kind of theoretical, but applied study to see in terms of a specific subject what can be done to improve the management of the portfolio in the future. Number 3, help us make the bridge for the next year's group of students. Okay? Typically, you ask if this can be done by only the existing group of students managing the portfolio, and the answer is no. It can be done by outside students. Actually, outside students may eventually be more critical and able to find flaws than the ones that did it in real life. So, I said I would be brief. I'm done. Questions? No? Thank you.
So before we close the session, any other questions?
Is it possible to start directly international from summer?
To start in September?
To start in summer, not
In summer.
Yeah, oh.
Yes?
For the thesis, do it whenever you want. The thing is, the deadlines was the thesis semester. It doesn't have to be.
The deadline, yes. So the deadline is that you need to deliver the thesis by January 6th.